a book, bro, about just like fathers in the '80s, bro. Them niggas are what's the word? Families period in America in the '80s, '90s, dog. That was traumatic, man. That junk was traumatic, bro. And it's nothing worse for a young black man to experience than a father that or parents, period, bro, that just didn't want their ass. And only they asked for a check or whatever reason, bro. Like whatever the reason was, they kept the kid out of spite or something. Like it wasn't out of love, bro. They was forced to do this shit. They did it because they didn't want to piss somebody off or disappoint somebody. Like, but it's crazy though when like you as the person that's being dogged out or mistreated or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be responsible for how you react to how this person treating you. You know what I'm saying? When you stand up for yourself, when you don't let somebody talk to you any kind of way, suddenly you know what I mean? But this person don't let people talk to them any kind of way. This person don't that shit. You know what I mean? But when you like, hey bro, like chill out how you talking, chill out what you saying, chill out what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm supposed to say that. Whatever. Chill out on that, bro. When you hit them with that chill out, you hit them with that yo. This person then jump to the extreme. Then your reaction from that, for whatever extreme they jump to, then your reaction to that. Your reaction to that is the problem. That's insane, bro. Their reaction to their motherfucking bullshit is the problem, bro. But when it's a man that never was there for his kids, like put like this, bro. Just because you pay your bills, dog, that don't make you. That don't necessarily make you a good dad. It also put in time. You also gotta, you know what I mean, be present, bro. And I tell my relatives that I don't feel adequate enough because I gotta give my kids back to their parent. I tell my relatives I don't feel adequate enough because I ain't giving my kids a two-parent home all the time or consistently or with the same person, and that shit bothers me, bro, and I want to get them a real relationship, you know what I'm saying, that's stable, bro. I want to get them something that's stable. And you know, my pop say whatever he say, and then this nigga do what he did. This nigga threw my kids sit in the trash, bro. We shared an apartment, I paid rent. This nigga lied on me, dog. And then did that shit and laughed, bro. I'm gonna post I'm in the comments. I guess I'm gonna see if I can post the damn text messages, bro. I'm documenting everything, bro. Cause when you picking your kids stuff out the trash, dog, the craziest thing you can look at, dog. The craziest shit happened, bro. I tried to call my grandma to tell her what happened, and I just blew it. Saying some crazy shit to her. But that on top, you throwing your own grandkid shit in the trash, bro. This my dad. You know, that don't top that. No eviction papers, and I'm on the lease. So all this shit is just a violation of the 14th Amendment, bro. You really gotta know your rights. I filed a suit. I post that in the comments, bro. It's like, but how do you do this? How do you do this to your own? And then everybody only focus on what I said after. How are you laying down on the Diane stuff? And Diane is an old woman who far from perfect, bro. But these kids are innocent. My grandma far from innocent. And I love my grandma. She didn't deserve that shit. She didn't deserve me to say shit to her. But neither did my kids, bro. And when you picking your kids shit out the trash, you able to say anything. So for you to create this situation where the building definitely go take this up, bro. Because I'm suing them and I gotta sue you. So you think these people finna take your side? You think this black people shit where that's your mama, that's your auntie, you think that shit gonna hold up in court, bro? You crazy as fuck, bro. Now niggas wanna bang. Oh, where you at now? Where you at now? No, nigga, ain't know where I'm at now, nigga. When I wanted to do that shit, nigga, you went in my house while I was at motherfucking work, bro. This nigga above talking to his son, bro. Like, that's the problem with these old ass niggas, bro. You ain't put in no work. You ain't put in none of the work your granddaddy put in. You ain't put none of the work that nigga daddy put in. You ain't put none of the work in none of them niggas put in. But you want the respect them niggas asking for or you had to give, but you ain't a quarter of that shit, bro. You think it's owed to you because them niggas had that shit, but them niggas put in work. Them niggas made sure everything was there. Them niggas was there, nigga. So, like, my question was, where do all this animosity at? Why is all this animosity for your own son? Where does shit come from? Before I said something about your mama, where was all this? Why would that be your next move, nigga? But don't nobody want to talk about that because they niggas and they want to live and die on. We used to something to this old ass lady who far from innocent. You don't want to know why this old lady not innocent? Something happened to her granddaughter, and instead of going to the police, she went to the church where she met the person that did this, and the pastor helped this person get away, bro. That's why that lady not innocent, bro. My kids ain't never did nothing like that. I ain't never did nothing like that. But he ain't throwing her shit in the fucking trash. I ain't throwing shit in the trash. I just said some crazy shit to her about this nigga. And said some crazy shit to him with her name in it. But to be clear, anything I said about retaliation was gonna be financially in a lawsuit. So when this relationship that caused you to do this, the woman that got in your ear and told you to do this to your son, bro. When that relationship failed, and you gotta go back to your mama house, to be clear, for the record, that's why everything getting recorded, nigga. Whoever you living with, I'm going to sue their ass, bro. Cause they harboring you and they taking care of you, whatever, nigga. I need my money, nigga. That's where we at with it. However you want to run from this, nigga, I want my money, bro. So I ain't gonna do nothing physically to nobody. I got threats, that's going in the file, that's already been on, that's on file, nigga. Everything going, I got police reports, I got everything, bro. I got police reports, I got a lawsuit that's filed. You got a copy of it, you got a copy of everything, bro. It's the beautiful thing about the generation now, is everything documented, bro. I got a copy saying that I gave you this shit. You notified, bro. So don't pay it. Hey, bro, I can sell the debt, bro. You a smart guy, remember? That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe this, bro. You'll let a woman talk you into something else again over your son. You'll let a woman talk you into something again over your daughter, bro. I'm not talking over your daughter, over your grandkids. You'll let a woman talk you into something over your grandkids, bro. You'll let a woman talk you into doing this over your grandkids, bro. This nigga say, I'm me in the apartment. I do your life forever. Like a broad, bro. Like a broad, bro. Like a broad. Like a broad. That's why you living it down on this. I said something about your mama shit. That's why you want to live it down this your mama shit. That came after you put your grandkids shit in the trash. And that's the thing about niggas, bro. What the fuck if the niggas find fireworks trying to shut me up? That's the thing about niggas, bro. Them niggas niggas want to live and die on shit that don't matter, bro. Niggas want to live and die on shit that don't matter. Because the shit they did, they don't got nothing for it. They don't got no reason for it. They don't got no, like I said, why did you do this shit to your son? And the broad want to come with all this shit that he told everybody else, but I got documentation. And she ain't even on the lease. She ain't got nothing to do with the apartment. So why is this person even speaking, bro? And I've been made it clear to this person, bro, I ain't comfortable with your girl speaking on stuff. I ain't comfortable with your girl even saying nothing about it, bro. Like, why she even got nothing to do with anything, dog? Well, girl got something to do with anything, brother. I made it real clear. I don't do that shit. I don't do it. I made it real clear. I like, respectfully to that nigga, I never said nothing to her. Hey, my nigga, why your girl saying shit, dog? And then he started saying shit that she said. So eventually, I went to her and I thought she would be the reasonable one. Look, bro, I went to my cousin, Leslie Terrell Wilson, Rusty, the nigga I looked up to since I was motherfucking, I don't know how old, bro. This nigga used to have all the games and Sega, all that shit. Man, I used to look up to that nigga. I idolized that nigga, bro. That nigga used to have all the cars, bro. That's why I used to buy all the cars when I got in college, bro. All I wanted to do was make these niggas proud of me, bro. And these niggas never did nothing but treat me cruelly and dog me out, bro. But when I didn't want to take that shit, I'm a whole ass nigga. Bro, I called this nigga Rusty weeks before this shit even happened, bro. Crying to this nigga. Begging this nigga to just tell me what the fuck did I do to my pops for this nigga to feel the way he feel, bro. because it ain't even about him renewing the lease. It's just like, damn, dog, why the nigga talking to me like that, bro? Why the nigga talking to me crazy like that, bro? I ain't do shit to this nigga. What the fuck did I do, bro, for the nigga be feel like that, bro? Like, just tell, like, he talked to you, nigga, what he do? And this nigga laughed in my motherfucking face, bro. So now when a nigga snap, now, where you at, nigga? Where you at, nigga? Boo. Bro, what the fuck? Like I told that nigga, bro, I came to you first. I came to you before anybody, bro. I came to you before anybody, bro, kicking it with you. And you laughed in my face, bro. And this nigga didn't turn around and threw that shit, threw my kid's stuff in the trash, bro. Threw my kid's shit in the trash, bro. I came to you before I came to anybody, Rusty. And this nigga threw my kid's shit in the trash, and you laughed, and he laughed. But I say something about this nigga mama, and that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line at. That's where we draw the line. The kids don't matter, but this old lady matter. But these kids don't matter, bro. But I'm crazy, though. I'm tripping, bro. Bro, I'm a real father. Nigga, you a father. I told you that shit. You more of a father than my pops was. I told you that. That was the conversation we had. And that's why I looked up to you so much, because them kids, other than one motherfucking kid in that house, them wasn't even your kids, nigga, and you showed up every day and you did your motherfucking thing, and I gave you your flowers, nigga. And I gave you your flowers, nigga. I said you showed up every day for them kids. All of them. Yours, nigga, you had me there. You had Perry kids there. Nigga, you. I looked up to you, bro. I looked up to you, bro. I love the fuck out of you, bro. And I trusted you, and I came to you, and you laughed in my motherfucking face, nigga. You laughed in my face, nigga. And now I'm the bad guy, bro. That's funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell, bro. This nigga grandkid shit in the trash, and you laughed at me, nigga, twice. That nigga laughed, and he lied to his mama. He lied to Diane, so he could lie to Diane, and we just gonna overlook that shit, right? He could lie on his son, bro. He could lie about why he did that shit, bro, and that's cool, long as it's to me. But he do it to anybody else, he wrong. But I say something about Diane, that's oh hey. But this nigga Darren ain't get off. Where was Darren? Like, what was the conversation about Darren House, bro? What was the conversation about Darren House, bro? Is this why that church changed the name? And then they got the audacity to have my cousin's funeral at this goddamn church where all this stuff took place with my cousin. Is that why the church changed their name, bro? Why y'all ain't sue the church? Did y'all sue the church? You know what I'm saying? All these secrets and shit. Let's air everything out, bro. Let's air everything out, dog. Let's air everything out, bro. Let's air everything out. Y'all having a funeral at the church where my cousin basically met a nigga. My aunt married a nigga who was doing shit with her daughter. That I know of, nigga. We'll never know the real truth, because niggas like to keep secrets and shit and sweep shit under the rug because they go to church every fucking Sunday. I guess you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you gotta draw the line at that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck my kids do? What did my kids do exactly? Like, what did my kids do, bro? What did they do to deserve that, bro? What did my kids do to deserve to get their stuff to the church? It ain't like I ain't got nowhere to go. It ain't like I ain't got no job, nigga. I got two, nah. And I told this nigga, good. I told this nigga I got 2 gigs, bro. I got 2 gigs, nigga. I got this shit covered. I ain't gonna go to an eviction. I told you nigga I get paid on the 11th, bro. Like, if you want, like you wanna know the real timeline? This nigga was supposed to came weeks ago to help me move shit out that bitch, bro. And this nigga showed up for 2 seconds, gave me $2 on Cash App, nigga, and pulled the fuck off, bro. And then move all my shit out, bro. This Friday. With no, like, bro, just move my shit out with no problem in the street and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, so you that above talking to your son, my nigga? You that above talking to your son, bro? And that shit just wild to me. This shit nuts to me, bro. That you that above talking to your son, that you would go to that extreme. But then talk to me, bro. and I just don't understand what I did to deserve that much hate, bro. I really don't understand that shit. What I did to this nigga deserve that much hate, my nigga. Then to say, so this is how the rent system worked at that apartment building. Had that shit been normal where we could just both come in with our fucking money orders and just pay that shit, which it turns out it was, but this goof ass nigga don't understand shit and don't explain shit or just didn't care to. You understand what I'm saying? I found I could pay in cashier checks. But this nigga came at me with, I could have been giving my shit to the fucking building and cashier checks, bro, the whole time to keep an actual physical better record of what I actually had, bro. But instead, this nigga lied and misexplained shit. It's some shit called FlexPay. The FlexPay shit is the first half come out the account, and I could have paid the other half with my account, and just however the shit go. But I was paying. This nigga told me the date for the first half and the date for the second half, and I would come with exactly what he told me to come with every fucking time. And if it was late, he would know before it happened and exactly why. And then when I was late, I came with whatever I missed exactly on that next payment or whatever the fuck. And I it's like, wow, like, bro, it's records of this shit. I got bank statements of how much money coming out my shit, dog, where it's going, all that shit, bro. But what I'm saying is I could have had actual physical just receipts with my landlord, so it wouldn't been no shit where this nigga saying all this fucking bullshit. But nevertheless, I still don't got no documents for an eviction or none of that shit. So this nigga still cooked, bro. So, but regardless, dog, the way this nigga lied on me, bro, with the FlexPay shit, because the last 2 months been getting paid. Do you understand what I'm saying? This nigga, well, I had a FlexPay shit come out of this shit and then be using this shit or whatever the fuck, or whatever, bro, because he think he not getting overdraft or some shit like that. And it'd be like, bro, be other shit coming out your shit. And I know it do, because I got 4 bank accounts, bro. So, like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? The Cash App shit. How the fuck I'm costing you money sending you shit through Cash App? That mean you owe Cash App. Or, like, yeah, you owe Cash App. You overspent on that shit. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, but I got to deal with this stupid ass shit, bro. And not cuss this nigga out. None of this shit. Not go off on a nigga. None of that shit, bro. But at some point, you're not gonna let no nigga bully you or no shit like that, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's your own daddy. At some point, you're not finna let no nigga bully you, bro. So, a nigga trying to tell you cost him some money on Cash App don't even make sense, bro. And I told that nigga that shit. And I say, all right, my nigga, I just want to make sure the rent paid, so to make sure I know you got that shit, I'll send you that shit. And we were still getting payments talking about it's $50-something we own that shit. And I asked that nigga, like, man, that shit said we owe $50-something. How the fuck we owe that shit? And this nigga trying to, well, I gotta ask them. Like, cause this nigga know why, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. Like, I ain't tripping, bro. Like, I used to put extra money on the shit for the motherfucking DTE. And the shit still would come back with a late fee. And then this nigga got his girl blaming me for the shit, bro. So that's why I'm saying she in his ear. I know she in his ear. I know that's who called the shots. I know that's who wear the pants. All that shit. I know who wear the pants and all that shit, bro. I tried, bro. I really tried, bro. Like, I like, you know what I'm saying, that shit with my grandma, I really do apologize, because my grandma don't got nothing to do with this. But as far as my kids ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't nobody issue no apology for that shit. The most I heard is, you gotta quit, you this shit with your grandma, that shit wasn't right. And then nobody talking about what this nigga did, bro. So yeah, anybody liable to snap when it's just like, that nigga can just dog me the fuck out, and I'm supposed to take that shit? No, nigga. So now when this shit go to court, the nigga lose, then what? Then what's the conversation? Now I'm the devil. Like, this nigga shit, bro, it's gotta stop, bro. This nigga shit, niggas wanna be superstitious and all this bullshit when they do evil, nigga, and then they get held accountable. Now all of a sudden, you this and you that, and it's like, bro, I don't got time for that shit, bro. I don't got time for it, bro. I've been honest. I've been upfront. I've been transparent with this nigga. I've been doing everything I said. I was gonna do. This nigga the one broke the lease. This is the timeline. This nigga broke the lease. This nigga tell me after something previous happened that ain't got nothing to do with me. This nigga bring another nigga to the building. The building go say that shit as well. This nigga suggest another nigga. I said I passed on. I really didn't want to fuck with. This nigga bring another nigga to the building through me, and I put the nigga on the lease. That nigga don't pan out, tear the apartment up, amongst other things. And then this nigga, like blame me. Then this nigga blames me, bro, for all of this shit. And then I tell the nigga, yo, dog, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. My check's not getting garnished, nigga. I had loans. The loans came out because I had been delaying shit for so long, trying to catch up on the rent because Brody didn't come through on his end. And we discussed this already, bro. I told you I don't get paid until the 11th. It's handled already. I had to take care of everything I needed to take care of. I already told you this shit before it was gonna happen. You picking and choosing what you listening to, nigga. You picking and choosing what you listening to. And then you wanna come at me, blow up on me, try to dog me out and all this extra shit, bro. And I already done told you what it is. I already tell you what it is. I'm transparent with you. And then you wanna blow up on me, snap on me, and do all this shit, bro. And I'm trying to figure out, like, where the fuck is this even coming from? And then it turns into, well, maybe shouldn't nobody fuck with you no more, nigga. Once I explain, nigga, you broke the lease. Nigga, that nigga couldn't even get on the lease because he couldn't even come up with $250, and the nigga way more than that, bro. And I paid this shit in full, bro. And I had to go over my overdraft fees, nigga, which I explained to you. Hence why that's why my loans kicked in and took the money that I needed to go that month before I got penalized. I got a credit union. I don't got a regular bank, bro. I explained all of this to this nigga so there wouldn't be no confusion. So he couldn't say, well, this nigga ain't paid me nothing, or none of that shit. Because everything has been accounted for, bro. The builder know. Everybody know what the fuck this is. And I got a date set. For this shit, bro. So I did everything. I was transparent with this nigga, bro. I was fully transparent with this man, bro. So that shit ain't cool, bro. That shit really ain't cool. And then the nigga accused me again. And I say, bro, listen, man. I ain't do shit to you. You know what I'm saying? I said I had this shit handled. I said I start the job in another day. The 11th not even here. You ain't even gave me a chance yet, bro. You get what I'm saying? You ain't even gave me a chance yet, bro. Where the fuck is this even coming from, bro? How you blaming me, bro? And you the one broke the lease. Well, maybe shouldn't nobody fuck with you. What the fuck you say to me? Maybe shouldn't nobody fuck with you then, bro? Cause this too much. Nigga, fuck you, bro. You a bitch ass nigga, bro. I ain't like, where the fuck is this even coming from, bro? You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out my face with that shit, bro. Like, for real. How you blaming me, my nigga? I'm on my way to work. I'm not finna deal with this shit. And you go in my house and take my shit out and put my shit out and throw my kids' shit out. And then you lie to your mama about why you did that shit. And you lie to anybody that listen to your ass. And you been lying on me. You been lying on me, nigga, saying I ain't been paying this shit. And you know that's a lie. But I got proof. And that shit is crazy, bro. That we even gotta go through this, bro. Because you that above talking to your son. But to a pillow talk to somebody else, bro. You get pillow talk to, and she that comfortable with you doing this to your kids and your grandkids, bro. And she done already betrayed you. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. But standing up for myself, I'm a whole ass nigga. I show up for my kids. I get my kids every weekend, and I can't get them because you threw their stuff away this weekend, bro. But I'm a whole ass nigga, bro. That's insane, bro. That's insane, bro. And that's what these old ass niggas be on. That's what these niggas try to dog you out. And when you stand up for yourself, they go overboard because they ego hurt. And you got to get the same white people they say oppressed them involved. You gotta get the same white motherfuckers they say oppressed them involved. Because niggas don't know what love is, or mercy is, or compassion is, or being a fucking father is. And when they're around a nigga who is that, they obviously jealous and want to do what niggas do. Destroy something beautiful, bro. Destroy something beautiful. I got a relationship with my kids, all of them, nigga. All of them. Going 10 years strong, nigga. 10 years strong. You was in jail, remember that, nigga? Before I was 10, you was in jail, nigga. So, like, yeah, if you're around somebody that's doing something you never did, like, that's crazy. Motherfuckers tend to be jealous. Jealous as hell, bro. And I don't get that shit. Like, bro, all I wanted was a relationship with my dad. And this is how this nigga did me. This is how this nigga was talking about me behind my back. But this ain't the first time. Well, all I wanted was a relationship with my dad, bro. That's it. And this is how this nigga felt about me. This is how this nigga do me, bro. This is how this nigga do me, bro. And he wanna live down what happened after he did some shit. As the, no, bro. How do you throw somebody and they kid shit out with no eviction notice because you didn't want something to go on your credit? It is now about to be worse, bro. Again, you violated the 14th Amendment. If you think you're finna run to the motherfucking state of Texas, nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. The building now is involved in this shit, and they not finna fucking defend you, bro. Anybody know the law, bro? Anybody? If I'm wrong, bro, something to anybody, correct me, please, bro. Bro, I stand to be corrected. Somebody throw your shit out with no eviction notice because they ain't want nothing to go on their credit. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro. That put the apartment at risk, and they put everybody at risk. How did you get my signature signed? How did you sign for me? Like, what happened? So, like, you know what I'm saying? It turned into fraud. It turned into a whole bunch of different shit, bro. But then when you let your girl threaten me and shit because I said she fat and a fake Christian, yeah, bro, like, yeah, that goes to the record. They go to the police. They go to the police. They go to the record. And, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Charges get brought up. Whatever, my nigga. I want some whoever connected to you, I want them to burn with you, bro. I want this nigga to burn, bro. I want this nigga to burn. I don't want to put my hands on this nigga. I want to put my hands on this nigga. I don't have no intention of putting my hands on this nigga, though, bro. Or nobody near that nigga. But I want this nigga to burn, bro. So as much paperwork I need, whatever, bro. But how do you do that shit to your grandkids, my nigga? And think you gonna be good? And then how she gonna go to church, land up with a nigga like you, bro? Thinking she gonna be blessed, bro. How do you do that shit? You just go absorb. You just go pray it away, huh? You just go pray me away, bro. Y'all just go pray me away, bro. How you threaten me and then how you gonna come in for? Like, how does that prove me wrong? If you involve your kids in the shit, and then why would you involve your kids in some shit your nigga did? As a result of something your nigga did, why would you involve your grown ass kids? But how does that disprove you a phony Christian? That's what I'm lost on. You about to involve your kids in some shit your nigga did that you put them up to, and now that there's paperwork behind this shit. Like you get what I mean? But this is the woman that this nigga chose to pick over his kids. What's the logic behind this shit? I just want to get it. So he could throw his grandkids shit out, lie to his mama about it. And then when somebody call his mama to figure out where this nigga at, and then it just spaz out, because why would your son do this to his own grandkids? That's worse than what this nigga did. And then he get multiple people involved in this shit. He get multiple people involved. Right? They don't got nothing to do with it after the fact. Now everybody focused on what happened after this nigga threw his grandkids shit out over a conversation, because I told this nigga get the fuck out my face for this shit. The text on my Facebook. Because I told the nigga get the fuck out my face. This nigga throw my kid's shit out. Because I told the nigga get the fuck out my face. With accusing me. My kid should get through out. But because I said something to your mama about you, or because I told you, bro, when you go back to your mama crib, when this relationship fail, I gotta sue my grandma too, bro. I gotta sue her too. I gotta sue you. I gotta sue you. Wherever you lay your head, I need my, how y'all paying the rent, bro? Because I need my money, bro. Because you did this shit unprovoked, audio ego, bro. And now you lying on me. I didn't do nothing to this nigga, bro. Nothing to this nigga. Anybody know me know I never wanted to disappoint my father, bro. I love the fuck out my nigga, bro. And this nigga doing me like this, how this nigga really feel about me, bro. But I'm wrong for how I reacted. That's some nigga shit, bro. And that shit don't hold up in court. So, like I said, I'm gonna break up this Diane shit. Like, no. Do you know who Diane is, Your Honor? Like, what? No, Your Honor. Apparently, you know what I'm saying? Because I said something about Diane after he did this shit, you know what I'm saying? I committed an offense. Can you show me the law and the law book where this is an offense? I'm just gonna ask that shit like I'm Cameron, bro, and I'm not playing, bro. Show me the law book, sir. Show me the law book where I did this shit, sir. That's all I want to know. Where I do this shit. Where did I break the law, sir? But show me the law book where a nigga could throw me out with no eviction notice, or no paperwork, or no 7-day notice, no nothing. Show me my late fees. Show me where I was late at. Show me where I was late at. He ain't even let it get to that, bro. So, that's dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. If anything, he could have sued me once it got to the eviction point. If anything, bro, if he was smart about it. Now, okay, trying to sue me for texting your grandma, texting your mama, bro. Okay, sue me for that. Now let's see what happens. I'm willing to go through that, bro. I could do this all day. But this shit here, I don't want to see you beat. I want to see a nigga beat, evicted somebody without no notice. Evicted somebody with no proof for lateness or nothing. I want to see a nigga evict somebody for that shit, bro. I want to see a nigga, and he know full well, he been aware, everybody been notified of what the fuck was going on. And me and the apartment had an agreement and a plan in motion, and I informed him of it. The meeting, I got off the phone with the woman. I got emails, everything, bro, that line up with everything I'm saying, bro. So for my father to do this shit to me, bro, and then try to act like my reaction is the worst thing in the world, that's some pussy shit, bro. That's some pussy shit, bro. And any nigga that do their kid like that, any nigga that do their family like that, a pussy ass nigga. Any nigga that let a woman run their relationship, a pussy ass nigga. How is your girl speaking for you, bro? I had a house, bro, that I bought for the city that I wanted to build. I posted it. Everybody know about it. That house, bro. I got a brother. Well, no, he's not my brother, bro. She got a son, bro. That's how much I wanted to be a family, bro. She got a son, bro. He a good businessman, man. He a good businessman. He turned his life around, bro. And I'm ashamed that I had to even say anything about this dude because he did turn his life around, bro. This person is a good business guy, and I believe in him. And he wanted to invest. And my father brought his motherfucking woman, this godmother, to me and this dude thing. And even the woman that I was messing around with was like, me and her shouldn't even be here. You get what I'm saying? And I said that, bro. And my father didn't have no control. And he just went, And his woman was talking and interrupting her son and talking for her son and dictated it. And of course, nothing I did because I'm not doing business with her. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't like that type of stuff, bro. So it's like, dog, what kind of man are you, my nigga? I don't do that type of shit. He called me a chauvinist and shit like that. No, my nigga. My business and my woman business ain't her place to fucking dictate how I do this shit. It's my place to lead and figure this stuff out. It's her place to help me manage everything and keep shit in order, bro. I'm supposed to celebrate with her and celebrate her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not the other way around where I just want to get pampered and shit and just, you know, she fighting my battles and shit. Like, I'm not about to put my woman in this shit, bro. I'm not finna do nothing like that, bro. I would never put no woman I'm dealing with out on the front line like that or expose them like that or do nothing like that, bro. And I certainly wouldn't fuck with nobody's family, bro. Unprovoked, dog. Unless the nigga did that shit to me, bro. So my kids don't matter. My kids don't count. My kids ain't family, nigga. My kids ain't part of this family either, nigga. That's how these niggas is coming, bro. That's how these niggas is talking, bro. That's how these niggas is talking. Like, my kids ain't family. My kids ain't part of this shit. My kids don't matter, nigga. They shit don't matter. They matter, so I don't matter, nigga. I can live with me not mattering. I could totally live with me not mattering, nigga. But my babies, nigga, hell no. I'm there every day, nigga. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. You went where you wanted to go. And that was jail, nigga. And you better quit acting like that shit polio or COVID or some shit. You didn't catch that, nigga. You made decisions like you did. And you made a decision like that against your blood. And now, I'm wrong, nigga. Why would your mama matter more than my kids, bro? That's a real, like, riddle, nigga. Why would your mother matter more than my kids to me, nigga? When you don't even call her my grandma, you call her your mother when you refer to her to me. Yeah, my mother said, my mother this, my mother that, nigga. I'm your son, bitch ass nigga. I'm your son, bitch ass nigga. So if I'm a hoe ass nigga, bro, you know what you is, bro. You was one of the how many years in jail, nigga? You know what you did to survive, nigga. You know what you is. Cause I'm free and I stay free, nigga. And I stay sucker free, nigga. And I wasn't fucking with you. Fucking with you was the worst thing ever, nigga. But everybody around you finna feel like fucking with you, that maybe they shouldn't fuck with you, nigga. That's what they finna say, nigga. I told your girl flat out, she was open to my kids over there. Cause I told you flat out, if you marry this clown and he don't pay this motherfucking money for this lawsuit, I'm going to take your money. I'm going to sue your ass. I'm not going to stop. I'm not letting up. So that's really just advice, my baby. It wasn't disrespect. If you marry this nigga and this shit going on right now that you started because you should have minded your fucking business, is what I really should have said. None of this would have happened. But since you started this shit, since you had to just and micromanage this nigga to doing this stupid ass shit now, and just because you got caught fat and a fake Christian, which you are, right? Tell me when I tell a lie. Now you want to get your kids involved? You just as foul as that nigga. Why would you do that to your kids? Don't you got grandkids and all that shit? Bro, I'm pressing charges on everybody, bro. And self-defense is a real thing. And nigga, come on. Because that nigga had no right to do what he did. And you acting like my reaction again. And that's what happens when niggas have cheerleaders around them. That's when niggas have little yes men and shit. Look at Diddy, bro. He's still going to jail, nigga. Look at Diddy, bro. That's what happened to a bunch of yes men. R. Kelly, that's what happens when you get a bunch of yes men around you, bro, and niggas just, you the man, you the man, you the man, because they getting whatever they getting out of your goofy ass nigga. I fucking loved my parents, bro. I loved my dad, bro. And all I wanted to do was make this nigga proud. The only reason I had this motherfucker around my kids, the only reason I agreed to this roommate shit is because my mom died. And I just wanted my kids to know one of my parents, bro. I just wanted my kids to know one of my parents. Have a relationship with one of them. Just one of my parents, bro. And this nigga going to do that to them, bro. So I put my kids in that position. I did that to my kids. Talking about take responsibility. I did that to my kids, having them around a nigga that never gave a fuck about me or my brother. Hence, the story of when my brother disappeared with this nigga, before this nigga went to prison. Robbing banks. This nigga went on a crack binge and disappeared with my brother. And when my brother reappeared with him, he was hot as mine, and there was blood on my brother's diaper. And my mother and my aunt beat him with green bed rails. And that led to my mother also losing her mind a little further down the line. This nigga is poison. His ex-wife, who he left for this woman that just put him up to this, his ex-wife, my ex-girlfriend's auntie, she gets cancer. The one with the start with the lupus. She got lupus, very bad. And this nigga said he get irritated. This nigga say he wish that shit would just hurry up. And eventually, he put his hands on this woman when he get drunk, and he runs like he always do, and then he gets a divorce. But he told me a different story for a few days, and then he told the truth. Yeah, I did hit her, man. I'll remember now. Now you remember you hit her, nigga? Like, bro, that's my dad. I still said, all right, whatever. Hey, man, my mom died. Look, bro, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Can you just do me this favor? I got to get out of this relationship. I gotta get out of the relationship over. I gotta get out of this house ASAP. I wanna get somewhere nice. I wanna be able to spend time with you, kick it with you, bro. Just this one moment in time. We do this shit. And for a couple months, it was okay. Not great, it was okay. This nigga acted miserable, and I'm just trying to figure out why. And I go, he said, oh, I just got all this shit. It was me, nigga. You don't fuck with me, nigga. You don't fuck with me, nigga. And I make you that sick, and I just wanna know why. I just wanna know why, nigga. I just really want to know why, nigga. You feel me? For closure, nigga. I just really want to know why. Because, like I said, this is the beginning of the year. You lying because you don't understand shit. You get frustrated shit. And it's just easier to blame me, nigga, than to admit you don't know what the fuck you was doing, or you just didn't want to do this shit and you regret doing it because you really just don't fuck with me like that, nigga. You get what I'm saying? And we could have kept it at that, nigga. And I was comfortable with that, nigga, because that's what it's been for almost 40 fucking years, nigga. So I was very comfortable with it just being fuck me, because it was fuck you, bitch ass nigga. I was comfortable with that for 40 years. But nah, we gotta go to court and get all these other motherfuckers involved to do all this extra ass shit when you could have just left me the fuck alone to begin with, bro. You didn't give a fuck my mama died, nigga. You didn't give a fuck, nigga. You didn't give a fuck my cousin died. That's your cousin too. Like, damn, nigga. I can't even go to the funeral now because this shit just that fucked up. Even if I wouldn't have said nothing to my grandma, I wasn't going, bro. Because I probably would have did something to you if you would have went to that shit, bro. And I don't want to disrespect my cousin memory like that. I don't even want to disrespect the family like that, bro. You the one that did this shit. So how the fuck do you get all the fun, bro? How do you get to have all the fun, my nigga? So that's what I said, like, yeah, this shit, all this shit getting documented. All this shit going wherever it's going. It's gonna go wherever it's gonna go, nigga. Cause this nigga told me it is what it is. So it is what it is, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna show you what the fuck it is what it is look like, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Don't squirm now, don't blink now, don't flinch now, nigga. You didn't flinch when you threw your grandkid shit in the trash. You didn't flinch when you threw your grandkid shit in the trash, dog. So why flinch now, nigga? Don't flinch, don't blink, nigga. It's paperwork in, and I'm coming, nigga. You wanna bang, you wanna do something, you wanna say niggas, do whatever the fuck you go do, bro. But I'm not, like, I don't care how this shit ended, bro. You threw my kids shit in the trash with no regard for their shit. Like, my kids don't matter, like they garbage, nigga. You threw their pictures, you threw their birth certificates, you threw my shit in the trash, nigga. And they didn't do anything that deserve that. But you wanna talk to me about your mama as if my kids are irrelevant, nigga. So we gonna take this as far as it go, bro. We just gonna take this as far as it go, dog. Paperwork in, the court go be on this shit. The building already got their emails. The building got their fucking docket number. Everybody got their paperwork. Everybody got the police work. Everybody ready to go, bro. Everybody ready to go, nigga. We go in the house. Yep. So everybody ready to go, nigga. So police on it. I'm on it. Paperwork in. And we gotta go this route, cause what? We gotta go this route, cause of what? Or do we gotta go this route? Cause I'll text the nigga. What I'll text that nigga? Get the fuck out my face with that shit. Like, nigga, how harsh is that shit? Get the fuck out my face with that shit, dog. You lying on the nigga. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. And then you got other people talking to me like I'm a liar, bro. So, do this become a defamation of character case on this girl? This shit wild. Cause I got that shit in text now. And y'all telling people this shit. So, do I file against her for defamation of character? Cause I'm not playing. Anybody open their mouth on this shit on that nigga behalf with one of his lies, I want to sue their ass. Anybody open their mouth on my shit on that nigga behalf with one of his lies, I want to sue their ass. soon as you say something he said or she said, I want to sue you. Because if you don't got nothing backing it up or proving it, and then like what happens when these documents come out or not come out when it should go to the court? What happens when it should go to court? The documents go to court. I'm gonna request bank statements. When the bank statements hit, when the bank statements hit, and it's saying was making that nigga shit that he had to pay back. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? And I'm telling her, bro, I'm about to sue this nigga. But you feel me? You feel me? I'm telling her. I'm telling him. I'm telling his girl, like, bro, I'm about to sue this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I done make money with you and shit. You done put me in little positions and shit. I ain't saying all that, but this is why it's like, you know what I'm saying? For me to disrespect this girl, I was out of pocket. For me to do anything like that nigga did, I was bold. And I admit that shit. I admit that shit. I was bold. Fucking black keep blowing up. I was bold involving anybody other than that nigga. I should have just kept it clean. But again, digging through the trash. I think just getting off work and the nigga like calling you that just was like, fuck you, man. Okay, whoop, 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 whoop. And it's like, bro, where is this shit coming from? And I asked that nigga, bro, bro, chill out, bro. Like, what you really mad about, nigga? Like, what's really good? So you mad, nigga? Like, for real? You mad like that, nigga? And they go, oh. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, like, why not just put it out there, nigga? You really feel like that? Why when I asked about it? Why not just pull it out there? Why not just put it out there, man? Like, when I asked you, why not just put it out there, bro? Cause like, damn, bro. And I told you, man, that's some fake ass shit, bro. Some fake ass shit. And niggas like to go to church. Here goes some Bible verses, bro. Why they can't kill Abel, bro? You know what I'm saying? Jealousy, man. Nigga. Like I said, man, all I wanted to do was build something with my family, bro, and try to fix whatever the fuck was causing niggas to, like, you know, and niggas just coming at me like I ruined their life or some shit. Like, nigga, I ain't do nothing to you, nigga. Like, what the fuck did I do to you? What did I really, like, bro, what did I really do? Like, for real. And I asked niggas, what did I really do, bro? Like, if I really did some shit, tell me. If I really did something, tell me, bro. I don't get that. I did not get that, bro. I ain't get that shit back. So now I'm in a position to start over. And I'm in a position to start over. But it's beside the point, bro. I told this nigga what I had to do and I wanted to do it the right way. And this nigga goes and does this shit in a way that violates me, bro. And I'm supposed to be comfortable with that. I'm supposed to just take this and go along with it. Nah, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm man enough to admit I was wrong. And that's documented too. Like, bro, with no eviction letter, with no late notice, with no nothing, bro. And this nigga told my grandma that shit. Instead of telling her why she got that phone call. She got that phone call because this nigga threw his grandkid shit in the trash and laughed. And laughed. And laughed, bro. And I just can't believe that I trusted this nigga, bro. I trusted this nigga. I let him around my kids. He caught me at a vulnerable moment, and I gotta get over this shit. But to describe me when I'm feeling and to know that nobody on that nigga side of the family give a fuck. And they go living down that Diane shit. Fuck out of here, bro. Listen to me. My mama said that shit. My mama said this exact thing was gonna happen. That this nigga was gonna dog me and my kids out. And he wasn't gonna give a fuck. And them people was gonna be right there with him and they was gonna laugh. And I'll bullshit you not, she ain't lie. Only two relatives actually acted like they gave a fuck. My cousin Maurice and my cousin Mickey, bro. And they sick of this shit because this shit is insane. And I'm sick of this shit. But I gotta record this to just be therapeutic and for legal reasons, bro. I just want everything documented and aired the fuck out. Because I'm tired of the secrets. I'm tired of the games. I want everybody to know exactly who the fuck they partying with, chilling with, eating with, talking with, hee hee ha ha ha, who, all that shit with. I want you to know exactly what the fuck kind of dead body really looking at, bro. What kind of monster you really dealing with, bro. But it's cool, because niggas like that type of shit, apparently, bro. Niggas apparently like that and defend that type of shit. But I didn't do nothing about that. And if I did, I'm dying to know what. I'm really dying to know what moment exactly was that I did some shit to that nigga. And if it equate to this nigga throwing his grandkid shit out in the trash. I just really want to know that shit. We ain't even talking about none of the past shit. We ain't but I want to know what I did in the past. We ain't even gonna bring up none of the shit he did. Let's not bring up the childhood shit. Let's not bring up the not being there. We know that y'all okay with that. What did I do to the nigga to deserve that shit? And what did these kids do to deserve that? And what did I do for them to deserve that? And when the fuck did this take place, bro? Was it like, if it really was to get the fuck out of my face? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. How am I alone in the blame on this one, my nigga? Like I said, it don't even matter with that. That's just some personal shit. The legal shit. What is your deal? Like, I'm dying to hear the defense behind this illegal ass shit. I'm dying to hear that shit, bro. What is gonna be this nigga defense behind this legal shit? Cause I'm not letting up. And then now I'm adding these threats and shit. Like I said whatever I said under. I was temporarily insane, bro. I was temporarily insane, bro, in that moment. So I said all type of shit. I don't think I threatened my grandma, but I was probably talking crazy, bro. But that was some insane shit, bro. Because that's insane to get off work and then nigga throw your shit out and then say it was an eviction notice. And I don't got a copy of shit. And I looked, like searched, like wait a minute, he did it on a holiday weekend. So this shit was premeditated, meticulated, all that shit. However you want to say, percolated, nigga, all that shit. It was the nigga did all that, all the ladies, nigga, tated to ladies, nigga. This shit was tated to ladies. So he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Good for Brody. He did his thing. This shit is lady. He did all the ladies, bro. And I asked the girl, what specifically did I do to you though, man? Besides the name calling and shit. After this nigga did what he did, mind you, let's not ignore that. Let's keep that in the front for it, because I'm not going to live and die on that. So have an excuse, but no, let's take the excuses away. What did I do to you, Cheryl? That's what I asked her, Cheryl, with the food truck. Like I said, if I start talking shit, we could start talking. But what did I do to you, Cheryl, to deserve this? What did I do specifically to you for you to be okay with this nigga doing this to my kids? You just gave me book bags for him and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, why do any of that, bro? If this nigga's gonna throw my shit on the trash, why didn't you just pull up and move the shit out that you said you was gonna move out like I asked you to the first time? Why you call me with a truck when I told this nigga when I get paid? I told this nigga when I get paid. So why the fuck would you call me about a truck knowing I don't got the money for it? Because I told this nigga, think if I had the money, I would have just moved my shit like you said, and just did what we agreed. You get what I'm saying? But I told you what happened. I said, dog, I can't even do that shit like that because XYZ happened. So now I gotta wait till 11. But don't worry about it. I called them, told them. They said we just go work this shit out. If the shit ain't, if, you know what I'm saying, by the 11th or whatever. Once, like if I, like basically, if I don't got half the payment paid, which I would have had paid, but I haven't got paid yet. If I would have had the payment, that shit would have negated any type of eviction or whatever, and we just been working on a payment plan and to get me into the new unit. That's what I told this nigga. No, at no point did I ask this nigga for any cash. I didn't ask this nigga to pay for shit. I didn't ask this nigga to do shit. If anything, I asked the nigga just to renew the lease so the shit would have been cheaper. I had no intention of having this nigga pay for nothing. He just paid for 2 months for me prior to me paying 2 months. But at the end of the lease, because I had a situation happen. I was not trying to take advantage of my dad. I was not trying to do anything malicious to my dad. I wasn't trying to do anything like that. I told this nigga, I don't want to fail you, bro. And I felt bad that I ended up losing my job in so many words. To which I got the new job. And I go, dog, I just don't want to fail you. I felt bad that you had to take care of the 2 months, but now that I got something straight, I'm trying to make this shit straight. And I got other shit now, but I got to start over. And that guy ain't got the seniority now. But when I get this other job, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna balance this shit out. But I can't just up and leave like that, dog. Like, that's what I was trying to tell you. Like, had that shit not happened, I would have been straight. Nobody foresaw this shit happening. You understand? So, for this dude to blame me and speak to me as if I did something, or speak to me as if I caused something, when you know full well what the reality is, and then I do think, and then like I didn't go look for a job, nigga. And like I didn't go try to get a job, nigga. I did everything this nigga would have wanted me to do, and I'm just now getting to do what I said I was gonna do, and this nigga does this before I even get to start the new job. So now I got 2 jobs, and this nigga done threw my shit out, and now I gotta basically put these people on blast, and they gonna put the heat on this nigga. And now it's like, yo, it didn't even have to be like this. But now, more importantly, I done cuss my grandma out because I spazzed, bro. Because I spazzed. And it's just funny that these niggas is really living and dying on what I said after this nigga did what he did. Because I said something about my grandma. But this nigga threw my kid. If he would have threw my shit in the trash and dropped my kid shit off where he dropped my kid shit off, I would have been mad. I would have been mad. But I wouldn't have been this motherfucking mad. I would have been hurt. I would have been mad. But I wouldn't have been this hurt or this motherfucking mad, bro. But I'm mad and I'm hurt because I don't know what I did to my father for him to feel like this. I don't know what I did for him to feel like this shit is okay. And the fact that his family is behind this shit on some, because my reaction, bro. If you got a black family, bro, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you got a black family, bro, and they not niggas that they have money for a long time, like real money nigga, or they ain't niggas who just, ain't have to just, but even if they did struggle, they had love or a loving home, a loving parents, a loving environment. Those type of people, bro. Those type of people, they not like that, bro. They're not like that, man. Real people that know what love and happiness is. But that whole clique shit, you got black families, a lot of them that act like cliques, little bougie ass cliques, and they look down on so and so because they're so and so cousin, or so and so daughter, or I don't like the nigga she married, and all this other superficial shit, and then they click up, and everybody just clicked out, and you ain't part of our clique. Like, you got black families like that, and that's what my dad's side is. My mom's side is just, they got some clique shit. They got some clique shit going on. On my granddad part, and they kind of kept us away from my grandma's side, on my mama's side, a little bit. But on my granddad's side, it's a lot of clique shit going on in there too. It's some cliquey shit. It is. It is. And that shit has an effect on it has an effect on the person, man. I don't give a fuck what you said. And I remember, as I said, on my mama's side, the realest nigga on my mama family, on my mama's side is my Uncle Tom, my cousin Tom, Uncle Tom, and with Reggie. Rest in peace to Reg. But Reg was a real ass nigga. Tom was a real ass nigga. Barry was a good guy, but he not real, dog. He a good guy. I love that nigga, but he not real. On my grandma's side, the realest niggas on my grandma's side, talk about with my dad is my cousin, Perry. Not Perry, Perry's son, my cousin Maurice, Perry's son Maurice, and my cousin Mickey. Them the realest niggas over there, and everybody else just be perfecting, bro. It was Tony and mama, Brandy, Tony and Brandy mama, Cheryl. Cheryl was one of the realest niggas ever. I miss my cousin so fucking much, bro. She passed around the time my mama passed. My cousin Cheryl definitely would have said my daddy was motherfucking wrong. Which is so crazy that these niggas wanted to go over Tony in them house with this bullshit. That's why I go over there, bro. I'm not about to disrespect my motherfucking Cheryl, bro. I'm not about to disrespect my cousin Cheryl like that, bro. Memory, none of that shit. I miss my cousin, dog. I would never go out. I would never involve her daughters in none of this bullshit. And the fact that nigga even said that shit, I was mad as fuck. Like, why would you involve Tony, bro? Like, why would you even do that shit, bro? Like what the fuck is you on, bro? Like, what is you on, bro? Like, that's how much I love my cousins, bro. I love my cousin Cheryl, her daughters, her grandkids. Like, those are magnificent women, bro. All of them. Brandy, Tony, they all beautiful women. They all strong. They all good mothers and shit. They got loving homes. And that was one of the reasons I looked up to my cousin Rusty. That nigga is a good father, bro. Like, fuck, like, bro, all this shit this nigga said about me and did to me, bro. That nigga is a magnificent father, bro. That nigga let the fuck out of his kids. He a phenomenal provider, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? A phenomenal provider, bro. I always looked up to that nigga. I always admired that nigga, bro. The nigga breed dogs. The nigga just, you know what I'm saying? He was just a cool ass nigga, bro. But that cool shit just go, it don't, like, if you're not real, it don't mean shit. If you're not a real nigga, you can be cool as the breeze, but you know what I'm saying? And I love my cousin, I miss my cousin. I miss the fuck out my cousin. I just told this nigga that. So do you think this shit came easy, nigga? A nigga threw my kid shit in the trash. You think I really wanted to say that, bro? You think I really, like, told it to just speak and not never be heard because niggas is married to that pain in you because they want to be, because they gotta be, because if they don't, it ain't no reason for them to do the shit that they doing, and they just doing it because they want to, but niggas don't want to see it that way. That's why they niggas, bro. That's what they niggas, bro. That's how you be a nigga, bro. You let another nigga do some hoe shit and you gang in on it. Or you just do some hoe shit and you just try to get away with, find somebody you can get away with being a hoe ass nigga too, bro. And just make that shit up. Or just, well, I don't know. That's one way, just being a hoe ass nigga, bro. And just, you know what I'm saying, acting like everybody bothering you because you a fucking annoyance and shit. Like, everybody know, like I said, the cool shit, bro. The cool shit, bro. Niggas play cool, but really be some mean girls, bro. They really be some mean girls, and the shit funny, dog. And that's how you find out your family click the fuck out. Cause it'd be like, damn, dog, what the fuck I do for you to do that? Like, it'd be some bullying shit. Then you beat a nigga up, and then you went too far. That happened with my cousin Marie's brother, and I love that little nigga, and I miss that nigga. And that nigga, I hate what this nigga is going through right now. And me and this nigga fought over some petty shit, but I had some real family shit going on. And I was trying to build with this nigga, and I had another house, not flat, and this nigga was taking my shit, acting like he was like, this nigga was trying to dog me out, bro. And it happened on the day when it was my oldest son, bro, about to be a grown man, and I had to sign over whatever little rights I would have had because the adoption shit was going through. And I just wanted this nigga to get out of that fucking thing. And I wasn't prepared to be a dad at the time. And I had to make that choice, and this nigga did that. Me and my cousin fought, bro, and I regret that shit because our relationship never been the same. But if I would have let that shit slide, I don't know what would have happened, bro. And I regret that shit. So I don't understand my father think I was gonna let anything slide. Me and my brother just had a dispute. I don't know how my father thought I was gonna let any of this slide, bro. But to do that shit to these kids, I'm wrong, bro. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. But this nigga ain't even apologize. I said it is what it is to me, bro. I said it is what it is to me, bro. So then I said something to my grandma. And now I'm wrong. I'm the only nigga wrong. It's crazy, bro. I can't do this shit no more. That's why I said I blocked everybody. The shit going to court. I'm leaving it alone. Niggas just call my phone or send me some goofball shit or some moho ass shit. The shit going in the file. The police coming. I'm on some Charleston White shit now. I'm totally on some Charleston White shit now, bro. Totally, bro. Because I can't believe you would do this shit to your grandkids, dog. So, like, you do this to me. You lied on me, all this shit. So, do I add defamation to this shit or not? I'm asking. I got a couple of lawyer people I know, but do I add defamation to this shit? Cause it's a lot of shit, bro. And my life been like this since I was a kid. And how do you, like I said, how do you blame the kid? Now I'm grown, now it's my fault, bro. But I keep dealing with this nigga. So now I guess it is. I guess it is my fault for dealing with the nigga, trying to force some shit that I've been showed. I don't know how many relationships ago, but everybody tell me the same shit. That nigga don't fuck with you. 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 Why your dad act like that? Why your dad do that? Why your dad be that? Why your dad say that? Friends used to say that. Your dad was talking crazy about you while you was in the stove. What you mean? And I go, damn, dog, what the fuck I do to you, bro? Hey, no, bro, you said that shit though. What the fuck you mean? Nigga. What the fuck? What? Like, why did you say that shit? And we fell out. We used to fall out all the time over that. And his girl, then the same chick would say, "It was how you talking to your dad." No, this nigga said this. I understood it, but that's still your dad. No, he not. He never been that. So we taking it too far. He taking it too far. I take this shit too far. But it's like, you're not gonna let somebody disrespect you like that, bro. You're not gonna let a nigga put you down. You're not gonna let a nigga keep doing this to you, even if it's your own dad, bro. It's just not gonna happen. So, all right, Shit Man Mars in the building. I'm out.